All right, guys, forecast for August 19, 2018, part two. We were on GC here on the 4 hour, looking to sell the high off of that off of Monday. Drew the fibs, and okay, I should say first that market has opened here. It's 4:18 Central Time on Sunday. Market has opened, so our levels up here have changed. We're now going to be looking at, in terms of the likelihood of breaking out of the previous higher low, we're going to be looking at these lower numbers instead of these upper numbers, okay? Um, so, yes, right now on the daily, got only a 17% chance of breaking the high. What would that be, like 83% chance breaking the low? So, 83% chance, looking to get to those highs. The pivot is now gold, okay, because it's the current pivot since the market's open. All right, so we're anticipating it to touch that pivot, that 1.67 area, uh, possibly those EMA and SMA 50s. I don't know if we'll get up to the 23.6, this resistance, this 1.68. We will just have to see. But that's about it for GC. Let's move on to UC. Selling highs on UC as well. Rocking the correlation. All right. Let me delete these fibs first. All right, let's turn off those MAs real quick. All right, let's head over to UC. Okay. All right. On the daily, gonna see we have we started a new downtrend. All right, on Friday, and now we've started. We've just opened today. We're gonna be looking to sell the highs off of today. What levels can we pull back to? Well, let's draw a little fib first. Let's go from here. All right. We could, there's a couple different ways we can draw fibs. Could draw it like this. All right. Could, we've got the pivot here, the 1.31 as well. We've also, our MAs are pretty tight. Our EMAs, yeah, we're kind of squished between that's the SMA 100 and the SMA 50 and 200, as well as the EMAs. Kind of squished between them. Gonna be maybe bouncing off some support. We have a 93% chance of breaking the previous day's low, so maybe we'll just probe that low. But we're going to be looking to go down over the course of the week, or at least likely break last week's low here. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that 1.31 clustered with those MAs right above that pivot. Maybe it'll just touch that pivot in that 1.31. That also is the 61.8 fib if you consider the trend from the start of this range-bound movement to the low that it created here. All right, the other way you could, if you want to draw like a really little fib, you could consider starting here and seeing if you get a little confluence of areas. All right, that's 61.8 and 1.31 is right around that 38.2 for this little fib. So just more confluence there. 1.31, guys. That's what I'm looking at for UC. All right, we're likely to see a drop first, though, before it possibly gets to that level. All right, let's delete these. Delete this. Moving on to dollar peso, which is interesting because we're looking to sell the highs off of the daily and the 4 hour at market open right now. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to be getting into that trade. All right, dollar peso. All right, looking to sell the highs here. Daily, we see on Friday had a nice shift to the downside. Go down to the 4 hour. All right, we see that we have a 89% chance of breaking that low right here. Okay, good chance of breaking the week and the previous 4 hour low and the monthly low as well, previous month's low as well. So we're looking bearish all around. Okay, in terms of previous bar levels. All right, so I'm thinking we break low, we maybe Maybe we get a bounce off of this turncoat support, and as far as levels to get back to pull back to. All right. Well, first of all, once again, I am looking to sell right now. Okay, as soon as I'm done with this video. But I'm also going to be looking I'm going to be anticipating it to get to some highs uh, on Monday today that I'm going to be wanting to sell off of as well. All right, so just with that 4 hour, with that initial position, I'm going to be setting my stop pretty wide because I'm also expecting a possible pullback before continuing down. All right, let's draw a fib from here to here. All right, so let's throw the MAs on there. All right, some interesting stuff with the MAs. That'd be nice if these acted as resistance and it just continue pushing down. Very well could happen. I'm liking this 19 area. All right, 19, you've got the pivot right above that. It's right between that 23 and 38.2. All right. And you've also got the EMA 200s right there at that 19. So that's the level I'm going to be looking at. All right. Moving on. Now we've got the buy low over the course of Monday. Let's go to those pairs. All right. First up, AJ, and this is also on the 4 hour, so I'm also going to be looking to buy as soon as I'm done with this video. All right, AJ. Oh, why are these random fibs here? Sometimes this happens. This happened in the last video too, didn't it? Whatever. I'm just not going to let it. Not going to let it bother me. All right. Nice bull spike there to end last week. Looking to buy right now. And looking to anticipate some lows over the course of today, Monday. All right. Draw a fib from here to here. Got a tight, pretty small, tight fib here. I think I lost the pivot. Where did the? You know what? This is there we go. And there is the pivot at the 80.5. All right, kind of hard to see, but it's a gold line. It's as the market is open longer, it's obviously more visible, easily visible to see. But right at that 80.5 is the pivot. Okay, as far as our MAs, okay, nice. Could be looking to see a bounce. All right, we've got a 87, 91, 82% chance of breaking those previous 4 daily and weekly highs. All right, so we should see a probe, maybe a bounce off the MAs and that 81, and then maybe get down to this this weekly pivot, this 80.5 level, and then if we pull those fibs back up, that 80.5 is that 38.2 fib. Okay, we've also got some, this big wick here. That's some kind of obvious support. Could be between this 38.2 and this 61.8. I don't think we're going to get down to 80, but we'll see. All right. I don't know what those fibs are doing. Whatever. Next. Oh yeah. Just to reiterate for AJ, I'm going to be buying now, anticipating that upward breakout. Okay, then anticipating down to the 80.5, possibly 80 area to buy off of over the course of Monday. Okay. Let's see AU. All right, more correlation going on. It's looking pretty similar. Pretty similar levels, 89, 93, 96% chance of breaking that high. All right. Should see similar action as that last pair, as AJ. All right. Now this pair I'm not looking to buy right now because the 4 hour uptrend is stale. There's been several candles already that if I were to have bought this pair, it would have been back here at that first bull trigger. All right, but as far as similar, it's kind of gonna maybe probe bounce off these averages. All right, also this turncoat resistance area. All right, and maybe get down to that weekly pivot, that 38.2 area. All right, between the 73 and 72.5. I'm looking at that 38.2 in that weekly pivot. All right, to buy those bows. All right. Moving on, we actually have I'm gonna have to start speeding up here, guys, because there's a lot of pairs left, like a lot. Probably gonna have to get to a part 3 in the next video. That's okay. Next up is CF to buy the low. All right. Once again, this is just over the course of Monday. Okay, as you can see on the daily, we've got we had an uptrend that started, and now we're continuing it today. Got high levels, 76, 88, 87% chance breaking this high. Throw the fibs on. Let's throw the fibs on from actually, like, there's a couple ways. You could throw them on from here. You could throw them on from here or here or here. All right, let's just do it from here up to here. All right. And MAs. Boom, boom. Okay. Probably going to break that previous high. You've got this resistance here. It could come down to this cluster of MAs between the 50 and 61.8 area. Right at this sweet spot, right at that 50, that 76. Okay, going to be looking to buy there. Let's just keep on cruising along. All right. CJ. Buying low CJ on Monday. Alright, this fib is not supposed to be here. Okay. So you guys can see on the daily, started that new bull APB trend, and here we are with an 84% chance of breaking the high, and a 70% chance for the 4 hour, only a 58% chance for the week, but we're focusing on just today. Okay, buying the lows today, kind of trying to get on this breakout. The APB trend is stale, so I'm gonna, if I would have entered, it would have been here, or rather here. But you guys know I don't like to enter at the end of the week. Sometimes I do. But anyway, as far as pullback levels, okay, could probe, bounce off these MAs. Let's see here. The pivot is pretty tight. The 84.5 level right by that pivot, pretty close to the open. We'll have to see. I mean, HMA is forecasting bull movement to match our levels, our breakout levels. All right, I'm thinking if we do get pullback, it's going to be tight for this pair. All right, it's going to be around the 84.5 pivot area over the course of Monday. Yeah, and the OMA is sitting pretty tight too at that 84.5 level. All right, so that's what I'm looking at as far as buying. Just going to wait for that buy trigger around that level. I mean, there's always the possibility it could get to here, but I'm looking more around 84.5. All right. Let's see. What do we have time for? That was CJ. We've got EJ, which is interesting because it's on the 4 hour and the daily, looking to buy. Oops, that's your Kiwi. That's not right. EJ. EJ on the daily. Started we got a new bull body heading into today. We've got 82% chance of breaking that previous day's high. I'm going to continue this in the next video. We'll talk about the 4 hour.